Hi, I'm Joyce Winters, member of the Senior Board of Children's Hospital Foundation and co-chair of the Words and Wisdom event. The event this year, once again, will raise funds for Children's Hospital of Richmond at VCU and deliver a message to our community around the mental well-being of children and families and the importance of resilience as we move through this challenging time. With me today is Dr. Robert Brooks, clinical psychologist at Harvard Medical School, and our speaker for Words and Wisdom. Bob, I'd love to ask you a few questions as a teaser for our program in September.
Please do.
Since the pandemic began, do you believe an understanding of resilience has assumed an even greater importance?
I definitely do. Given the unprecedented, unpredictable, distressing events during this past year, I believe an understanding of resilience has assumed increasing significance. I'd like to define what I mean by resilience. Without wishing to oversimplify the concept, I view resilience as the capacity to cope effectively with adversity. People who are resilient perceive problems as things to be solved rather than overwhelmed by. In contrast, the mindset of people who are not very resilient is, I don't even know where to start to solve this problem. This sense of helplessness interferes with effective coping. In my work, I have attempted to articulate the characteristics of what I call a resilient mindset, as well as the behaviors that are associated with this mindset. The more that we understand these characteristics and behaviors, the more effectively we can reinforce hope and resilience in our children.
In your work, you emphasize the importance of a charismatic adult to help children become resilient. Can you tell us a little more about that term?
Sure. The term charismatic adult was introduced by the late psychologist Julius Siegel. As psychologists began to identify factors that help children to overcome adversity, they found that an essential factor was the presence of at least one adult, hopefully many more, who offered support and encouragement to the child. Siegel referred to such an individual as a charismatic adult, an adult from whom children and adolescents gather strength. We know that if children are to become resilient, they need charismatic adults in their lives. And I might add that even as adults, we need such people in our lives. When I began to discuss Siegel's image of a charismatic adult, I was asked by many parents, teachers, and other caregivers, what might they say and do to serve in that role? A main goal of my work has been to answer that question. I plan to share some of my thoughts at the Words and Wisdom event on September 23rd. I hope you can join us.
Bob, thank you for giving us a preview of our 2021 Words and Wisdom virtual discussion, Nurturing Resilience in Children and Families. Please join us on September 23rd, and for more information and to buy tickets, please visit our website on the screen.